Charlemagne the fraud, just like the coward I always knew you was. So Larry Elder doesn't meet the qualifications to be part of the GOP RNC race. What you choose to do, you make him donkey of the day because he's suing the GOP to get in. Him suing the GOP really got nothing to do with your political aspirations. Nigga, you mad because he embarrassed the hell out of your court jester ways. You Democratic court jesters and black minstrel shows can't propel no more. Nigga, see through your fake shit. And Charlamagne the God, you are not gonna let me forget when you tried to sue me because I called you out on the Tiffany situation, bro. I think you did touch that girl during that party at the naval base, but we're not going to get into that. That's my personal opinion. You getting up there every day thinking you on a platform, you get to speak down on people, bro. You fake as fuck. So you're going to tear down Larry Elder, but not Joe Biden, who said you ain't black if you vote for him. You didn't have no pushback on Joe Biden. Nigga, you on minstrel show, bruh. I can't stand fuckboys like you, Charlamagne the God. Besides you getting played in your butt, pushing your rainbow agendas, you've been the most laughable nigga on this news outlet since you was dick riding Wendy Williams. That's another thing you did. You spend your whole life being a gossip with the T, bitch ass nigga, bro. I'm mad them niggas who wanted to drop on you didn't even paint the courtyard with your whole ass, bro. So now this is what you're gonna do? Give donkey of the day to any motherfuckers you don't like. And that's that's deplorable, bruh. To see niggas like you, even though I don't like you, Charlamagne the God, I thought at least you stood for something. Until 8 years ago, I realized you was just a bitch. So this ain't no shocking news to me. I was like, watch. He's going to wait for a moment. He's going to do something against folks. Man, hold on. Let me put this here right quick, bro. I'm not done, bro. I got to say it, bro. I knew this shit was going to happen. You got mad because you got spanked. You, DJ Envy, and DJ Envy. When did you become some political nigga and all that? You got some explaining to do with the frauds you've been doing. You allegedly been robbing black people with your real estate scams and all that. But it's funny to me how you don't get a donkey of the day for doing that to black people. You know, the nigga that's, I'm not gonna even bring up you being biracial. That got nothing to do with it. It's just the nigga in you who robs your own people, yet you get to sit back and push back on Larry Elder instead of actually dismissing what and rebuttaling what he actually told y'all. See what these bitch ass niggas at the Breakfast Club do? They look at black people like little children, bro. They talk to y'all in a condescending way and tone if they just do dumbass, corny, outdated 1978 jokes, do outdated sketches that people don't even fall for no more. They know you niggas are gonna click like, yeah, I love the Breakfast Club. Why do you think sorry females like Angela Yee left them? You don't think she knew she was around two hoe-ass niggas? Imagine what Angela Yee seen DJ Envy and Charlamagne the Fraud doing behind the scenes at these executive parties. Imagine. Every time I see Charlamagne the God talk, I see a dick coming out of his mouth, bro. It's so fake as hell. That man challenged you on lack of fathers in the house. He challenged y'all on how Joe Biden didn't do X, Y, and Z. You had no pushback. Speaking of pushback, Joe Biden bluntly let you know the type of fraud he is. I've never seen Charlamagne the Fraud push back on Joe Biden. Joe Biden, who spent his entire years dissing black people. Forget about dissing black people, making laws and helping with laws to hurt black people. He didn't even want his kids to be part of, you know, the jungle. That's what he said. He wanted segregation to come back, which we can get another conversation about that because I somewhat don't disagree to a certain extent. But to see Joe Biden talk about the pain he got to do to black people, even the ones who don't sell the drugs, but get caught with a micro-fraction of it, of just using it. He says the whole book got to get thrown at them. But his son been a crackhead for the last 28 years. His son been a crackhead for the last 28 years. Obama don't love you niggas. When Obama made Joe Biden his vice presidential candidate, I said it, bruh. I said, oh, the agenda is in, bruh. Y'all all jump and dance around this type of fuck shit, bro. How the hell a nigga like Charlamagne the God ain't been canceled for as to how dirty his background is? Oh, y'all want me to bring up the old case with him and Tiffany? The inconclusive DNA was really not inconclusive. It's just that old girl forfeited her rights because the mama didn't want to embarrass the family with the girl going to court or whatever. So she didn't want to go through it anymore. And she regrets it now she got older. Yeah, y'all don't want to talk about that. What is Charlamagne the God doing hanging with a 14-year-old in the first place? Even if you don't believe he did nothing to her, why are you hanging with a 14-year-old and giving them drinks? Giving them alcohol? Ain't that illegal? Like, let's just keep it real. This is the nigga who has a moral compass to call out niggas like Larry Elder. The nerve you gave that nigga donkey of the day. And your whole shit's been a laughing documentary of a donkey. You've been a donkey, in the words of Rick Ross. You donkey. Come on, man. This like, and all you goofy niggas who see the charade, who see the fuck shit, let me make sure my mamba shit could be seen, bruh. Y'all gonna be the same ones giving a pass to niggas like Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God, you're a puppet for white people, bro. Let's just say you've never been for black people. You run where the money is at. Your wife knows it. Everybody, nigga, your cheeks is bent over for whoever pays you the most. That's why you have all this shit going on, because there's a contest on which black nigga could be a raccoon sellout and we'll help them out. That's all you've been about. How the hell you push back against Candace Owens, you and DJ Envy pushing back on Larry Elder, black people who actually have a better plan than you fuck niggas to help black people. But you're going to keep pushing the narrative. He's a Republican. He's with the sellouts. They don't like none of us. But you claim that you don't pick no side of the agenda. You're not for the Democrats. You're not for the Republicans. But who's the only niggas you push back against? Republicans or black people who speak against liberal fucking agenda, bruh. It's true, bro. DJ Academics was right about you, but I think he don't want to go against the grain because he know what he's up against dealing with Charlamagne the fraud. Charlamagne the God, you defend the LGBT movement more than people who look like you, bruh. It's like you're scared to tell the truth, my nigga. No, you're not non-biased. You are biased, nigga. I do mean bias. Bias. You put that together. Don't let that go over your head. Nigga, take that educational purpose dick out your mouth and be a black man for once, bro. Just be an honorable black man. Donkey of the day. This is what you use your platform for? You gonna cry in the car like the bitch nigga you is, bro. Who care that nigga spanked you? Larry Elder spanked all of y'all. And who was this dogged bitch you had on the... I don't even know her name. She just kept yap, like a fucking typical mad black woman. She offered nothing to the debate. You brought this bitch because you said to yourself, I know she's going to cause Larry Elder to trip out. And when Larry Elder kept himself as a diplomatic gentleman and he was more behaving and gentleman-like to that dirty woman than she was to him. Oh, I got you now. Bitch, that ratchet yelling and screaming don't work for nobody. It don't solve anything. That's not a rebuttal. You just yelling with typical stereotypical behavior of the normal black woman, which that's not a representation of black women. That's just a dusty bitch who the likes of Charlamagne the God bring to the forefront for his fucking liberal agenda, bro. And DJ Envy, I don't want to hear from you, my nigga, until you give the money back for the people you allegedly frauded. I stand on that, bro. Tony the Closer is right. I believe him. You stole money and you Ponzi scheme and scammed the people. A bitch nigga like you who got his ass cheek open too. But this little munchkin named Charlamagne the Fraud, you the worst of the worst, bro. There will be people celebrating when you meet your demise. And I'm not even talking about death. You don't have to meet death to meet a demise, bro. How the hell you ain't never been canceled lets me furthermore know the objective and narrative and the agenda is to protect niggas like you to be the virus in our community. And you niggas need to be eradicated. Fuck Charlamagne the Fraud. Fuck DJ Envy. The Breakfast Club ain't never been for black people. Black niggas who still... I stopped watching the Breakfast Clubs 2016 when my mentor started to reign. Expose that fraud, Charlamagne the God. And you niggas still watching. Once I heard about the 14-year-old girl situation, that was all she wrote, folks. But go ahead. What if y'all gave me a pass like y'all gave Charlamagne the God if it was me and them type of accusations? Not even accusations. He really was in that situation with her. Oops. But we're not going to talk about that part. Shh.